Alright, what the fuck is good, y'all? I'm back for another Dokkan battle video, and I'm not gonna lie, I saw this really interesting post, aka Vegito slander, and that was pretty interesting, so I'm gonna read it and give you my opinion. So let's see what they say. So first things first, I'm gonna throw my hat into the Vegito discourse. The unit was a mistake. Dokkan made a character they could never really match offensively and arguably defensively, and they thought limiting him to 4 turns would be enough. It wasn't. I don't blame TURs for not being closer to him, because it's not possible for a unit to be close to Vegito without completely breaking them. And now Dokkan is basically in an unwinnable situation. Do you keep going, trying to keep the rest of the game balanced, or do you completely throw it out in an attempt to match? Okay, essentially they're claiming that my boy Vegito, he's too broken. I mean, I made a video, it's like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Vegito, who's better, and it was like 20 minutes of me glazing Vegito. I do agree, to some extent, Vegito is way too broken. I'm seeing a lot of Beast Gohan comparisons in the comments before, and the thing with Beast Gohan is that defensively he was the best. Offensively, he was good because he gets guaranteed crits and stuff, but it could be power crept. I mean, you could release more characters who were offensively better, and they clearly did. And that was the only problem with Beast Gohan, because defensively he was great, and then offensively he could be improved on. Thus, there was something that Dokkan could release, at least to make an aspect of a character which is better than Beast Gohan. But with Vegito, defensively he's God, offensively he's God. So what the fuck do you do then, right? Alright, let's keep reading. Vegito, they can't win, and it has hurt the game. They from now on will have to consider Vegito for every new hard event they make. It's why Festival is the way it is, because that's the only real counter to this mistake. TLDR, they broke their own game and there isn't a fix. Is that true though? Festival is good. Vegito's the best character in the Festival battles. I don't think that's true, bro. Festival actually glazes Vegito more. You need him. For the Festival battle, I don't even want to get into that, but that's a whole mistake as well. And the event does not hurt Vegito, instead it glazes him because he stacks, and then when you get into Vegito's guaranteed counters and stuff, and his lyric skill is broken. So I don't know, bro. They can't make a unit anywhere close to Vegito, because that's what makes Vegito as stupidly good as he do be. Is so hyper specific. So he has target, counter, stacking, damage up with each hit received, and that is just not feasible. Okay, so they're literally saying Vegito has everything, like having target mechanics, counters, crits, and then damage up. Offensively, freaking broken, bro. That's a really broken thing to have. Also, this leads to people who hyper focus on damage, never feeling satisfied with any other unit because they don't do enough damage. And even if they do fine damage, Dokkan has broken the game and people's perception. Low-key, this is facts, bro. Because Vegito's so broken at all aspects, people thinking that new characters have to be as good as Vegito, and they will definitely not release characters like that, because Vegito's special because he's like a 10th anniversary character. But for regular TURs or whatever, that really hurts their reputation, because they're for sure not out-damaging Vegito. And if they do end up doing it, that's really bad for the game. Because how do you out-damage somebody who has target mechanic and crit counters, bro? You literally can't. A similar thing happened with Age of Frieza, but it was balanced out by him kind of sucking otherwise, and not really having a team. By the time he got one, it didn't matter. I think they're talking about Age of Frieza and his damage reduction. But not gonna lie, bro. At one point, I just threw him on teams, even if he didn't get no leader skill buff, and he was cooking. I want people to understand what I'm trying to say. It isn't a matter of making units better. You can't make a unit's damage better as the game currently is, unless they either do 10 to 20 super attacks per turn, or you design them exactly like Vegito, counters, target, attack per hit. The game literally can't do it. You can go past 2.1 billion and it becomes a 0. Who that block? The way this game is currently set up, attack stats physically cannot exceed 2 to the power of 31. Okay, so they're literally saying Vegito is too broken, and if they make units better than Vegito, that will already hit the game, because Vegito hurts the game. Or they have to design events specifically for Vegito, and it gets boring then, right? And I don't know. Okay, I can see what they're saying. They're not wrong. Because I told you, at least with Beast Gohan, his damage wasn't super great. But with the Vegito, like, bro, I guess it's just one turn. I mean, 2 turns, because I bet you're running 2 Vegitos. But sadly, this is just a Dokkan battle algorithm. This is how the game is always like. I do think they're right in the aspect of, I generally do not see how they power creep Vegito. They can only power creep Vegito through events. But how? Like, I guess it's gonna be an Imp boss, AoEs, stuns. Oh wait, already sounds like Jiren, no? There's one thing I do want to say. I want to say that 55% Vegito is super different than Rainbow Vegito, because 55% Vegeta, slot 1, he can take damage. He won't be getting one-shotted, but he can take damage. And the fact that he can take damage sets up to where he can age out. I know Vegito himself is not taking damage, right? That's already like, we already know that, right? But Vegito is just 2 turns. 1 turn, he's most broken character in the game for sure. 2nd turn, he's really good still. But after those 2 turns, they're Vegeta and Goku. They're not exceptional. They're good, but they're not exceptional. I mean, Vegeta being able to sit in slot 1, it's a really good thing, right? But the fact that he can still take damage, because I have him 55% and he's taking damage 55%, that means when you give bosses more damage and then more gimmicks, yada yada, they're not invincible anymore. So I kind of do agree what they're saying though. The fact that they're gonna have to design events only for Vegito in mind, it's gonna make events kind of boring and stuff. But it is what it is, right? That's literally the Dokkan battle algorithm. That's how they've been doing since day 1. With every anniversary, got the year 7s, year 8s, year 9s, bro, years 1 billion. That's how the game is always gonna be like. And at least compared to Dragon Ball Legends, it's PvE game, so it's only affecting you and it's whatever, right? So let's just read comments now. Let's see what other people are saying. So Minato, aka the truth number 2, aka the truth's lover, main anniversary unit towers over the rest of the game for the entire year. Never heard of that before. Yeah, same thing. This person is saying Vegito's as far as the game can go. Then Minato saying, nah bruh, that's what they say every year. And I kind of do agree, but whatever, it's a single player game, why does it matter? Because we reached the peak of damage. Peak of damage, bro. All they realistically need to do is just give bosses more HP. And then peak of damage, then what? Make it to where Vegito's counters will be doing 0 for most of it, because it's a scaling type of move. So if most damage is 0, I know then that hurts older characters, but trust me, that's not how it would be. So yeah, I think it's fair to say Vegito will just make events designed towards him. It is what it is, but this is how it's always been. I think Vegito is broken, but the fact that people are saying like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is as broken as Vegito makes you think, right? Anyways, if you made this far in the video, like, subscribe, and peace. Tell me what you think down below.